Lesson 1. Trust instincts.
You need a new suit for your big meeting.
I want to find something that looks very professional.
We should look for neutral colors like navy or gray.
I will check the store on the main street first.
Remember to pick comfortable shoes and nice professional clothes. Anything else? Lastly, trust your instincts. If you don't,
If I do not feel confident, I will not buy it.
that is a very smart rule for any major purchase.
Do you think I should wear a bright red tie?
A red tie can show a lot of strong power.
I want to appear friendly, but also very confident.
Then perhaps a soft blue color is a better choice.
I will try on several different options in the mirror.
Do not let the salesperson pressure you into a choice.
I will listen to my inner voice before I pay.
You have a very good sense of personal style, and
Thank you for coming with me to give advice.
it is my pleasure to help a good friend succeed.
We should also find a nice leather folder for my notes.
That will complete your professional look very well.
Lesson 2. Lease extension.
I received your message about staying in the apartment longer.
I would like to extend my stay for 2 months.
No, there won't be any additional charge for the extension.
That is very kind of you to offer, John.
I appreciate having a tenant who is so very quiet.
I enjoy living in this beautiful and clean building.
Will you need any repairs during the next few weeks?
The sink in the kitchen is dripping a little bit.
I will send a plumber to fix it tomorrow morning.
Thank you for being such an attentive landlord here.
I want all my residents to feel very comfortable.
I will sign the new paperwork later this evening.
You can leave it in the black box by the door.
Does the rent price stay the same for the extension?
Yes, I will not change the price at this time.
That helps my monthly budget a great deal, John.
I am happy to support your stay in this city.
I will continue to take good care of the rooms.
I have full trust in your care for the property.
Lesson 3. Trip planning.
We have finished the itinerary for our historical research trip.
Awesome. Once everything is planned, we can book accommodations and start counting down the days.
I will look for a hotel near the ancient ruins.
We should find a place that includes a healthy breakfast.
It is important to have energy for the long walks.
I will book our train tickets on the internet tonight.
Should we hire a local guide to show us around?
A guide can tell us many interesting secret stories.
I want to take many high-resolution photos for our report.
I will bring my extra memory cards and a tripod.
We must check the weather forecast for the coastal region.
I heard it can be quite rainy during the autumn months.
I will pack my waterproof jacket and sturdy boots.
We should also visit the local museum in the center.
It has many artifacts from the late Bronze Age period.
This trip will be the highlight of our academic year.
I am very glad we are working on this together.
Let us double-check the budget one more time now.
Everything seems to be in perfect order for our flight.
Lesson 4. Quarter Report.
The board wants to see the official data from April.
I am currently finishing the final pages of the document.
Report from last quarter. Before we do that, I think we should.
I think we should check the marketing figures again.
The numbers for social media engagement seem quite low.
Perhaps we need a new strategy to reach young users.
We could use more video content to attract their attention.
That is a very modern and popular approach today.
I will talk to the creative team about new ideas.
We must also consider the rising cost of digital ads.
Efficiency is very important for our current budget.
I will compare our results with the previous year.
That will provide a very useful perspective for us.
Do you think we will meet our yearly profit goal?
It will be a challenge, but I am quite hopeful.
Our new product launch was a very big success.
Yes, that is the strongest part of our latest report.
I will print the copies for the meeting at 10.
Please make sure the charts are very easy to read.
Lesson 5. The Explorer.
This journal describes a very difficult journey through the jungle.
From river fever, he was also so weak that he rode on the back of an ox.
It is amazing that he survived such a terrible illness.
He was a very brave and very determined man.
The local tribes helped him find the medicinal plants.
Without their help, he would have surely died there.
We must display this journal in the main hall.
It tells a story of great human strength and hope.
Is the ink still dark enough for visitors to read?
We will use special lights to protect the old paper.
I will write the description for the glass case.
Make sure to mention the date of his safe return.
He arrived home in the winter of 1890.
His family was very shocked to see him alive then.
He brought back many rare seeds for the royal garden.
Those trees are still growing in the city today.
It is a living memory of his great adventure.
We shall open the exhibit on Friday evening.
I will invite the local history students to attend.
Lesson 6. Culture Friend.
I want to travel to Asia to study their media.
Learn about their culture. I have a friend from Japan. His name is Nori.
Does he live in the city of Tokyo now?
Yes, he lives in a very small modern apartment.
I would like to ask him about Japanese news.
He is very friendly and he speaks English well.
I want to learn some basic Japanese phrases first.
You should learn how to say hello and thank you.
Is it difficult to learn the writing system there?
It takes many years of very hard study, John.
I am very interested in their traditional food too.
Nori says that real sushi is very delicious.
I have only eaten sushi from the local supermarket.
You must try the fresh fish at the big market.
I will apply for the exchange program tomorrow morning.
I hope you get the scholarship for the trip.
It would be a very life-changing experience.
You could write a very interesting article about it.
That is a very great idea for my final project.
Lesson 7. Great Dams.
That structure is a very impressive feat of engineering.
It was built to control the flow of the water.
Water and provide recreational opportunities. The best-known dam is Hoover Dam, formerly Boulder Dam on the.
It is on the Colorado River in the United States.
It provides electricity to many thousands of homes.
The construction was very dangerous for the workers.
Many men worked in the hot sun for years.
We should study how the dam affects the fish.
It is a controversial topic for many local people.
Nature often changes when we build such large things.
But the lake provides water for many dry farms.
Balance is very important in modern civil engineering.
Is the dam open for public tours today?
Yes, people can walk across the very top part.
The view from there must be very scary indeed.
I prefer to stay on the ground and watch.
I want to see the giant turbines inside.
They make a very loud and deep humming sound.
It is the sound of pure mechanical power.
Lesson 8. Flying high.
Look at how fast those two eagles are diving.
Flew to each other. It's kind of scary to watch because I was afraid they might.
They are very skilled at avoiding a bad crash.
They are fighting for the best hunting spot.
The camera work in this film is very amazing.
You can see every feather on their large wings.
Nature can be very violent but also very beautiful.
I prefer the scenes with the small singing birds.
Those birds are much safer to watch on screen.
Why do eagles fly so high in the sky?
They use the warm air to lift them up.
It saves their energy for the final hunt.
I wish I could fly like a bird does.
You would need a very large pair of wings.
I will stick to flying in large airplanes.
Airplanes are much more comfortable than eagle wings.
And they also provide a very nice snack.
Do not forget the beautiful view from the window.
I always pick the window seat for that reason.
Lesson 9. New hobbies.
I see you are holding a very thick novel.
I love reading stories about long sea voyages.
Do you have any other hobbies besides reading? Yes, I enjoy playing basketball and
I also enjoy painting landscapes with oil colors.
painting is a very relaxing way to spend time.
It allows me to express my many feelings.
How often do you play basketball with friends?
We play every Saturday morning at the park.
I am not very good at sports with balls.
It is just for fun and for good health.
I prefer to go for long walks in nature.
That is a very fine hobby to have, John.
I often bring my camera to take many photos.
You should show me your best pictures sometime.
I have them on my phone right now.
This picture of the forest is very beautiful.
Thank you for your very kind words, Anna.
We should start the book club meeting now.
I am ready to discuss the first 3 chapters.
Lesson 10. Dinner guests.
We have enough food for 4 people on Friday.
Sure, we can invite Sarah and Mark to Great. I'll give them a call right now.
I hope they are not busy this weekend.
They usually enjoy a good home-cooked meal.
What should we cook for our special guests?
Sarah does not eat any meat or fish.
I will make a very large vegetable lasagna.
Mark loves anything that has a lot of spice.
I will put extra pepper in the tomato sauce.
Should I bring a fresh salad from my garden?
That would be a very perfect side dish.
I will also bake a sweet apple pie.
Everybody loves your famous apple pie, Anna.
I will use the red apples from the market.
Do we have enough chairs for 6 people?
We can borrow 2 chairs from the neighbor.
I will ask him later this afternoon.
I am excited to see our old friends.
It has been a long time since we met.
Lesson 11. Less plastic.
You have very little trash in your bin today.
I try to live a very sustainable life.
How do you reduce single-use plastics at home?
I use glass jars for all my food storage.
That is a very good and clean idea.
I also buy my soap in large paper boxes.
I still buy many plastic bottles of water.
You should use a metal bottle and a filter.
It would save me a lot of money too.
It is also much better for the blue ocean.
Do you bring your own bags to the store?
I keep cloth bags in the back of my car.
I always forget my bags in the kitchen.
You should put a small note on your door.
That is a very simple and helpful tip.
Small changes make a very big difference, John.
I will try to buy less plastic this week.
I can show you the local bulk store.
They sell food without any plastic packaging.
Lesson 12. Sacred music.
The choir has a very powerful and clear voice.
With inspiring religious sentiments, the biblical text speaks of hope and salvation, and the music allows the text.
The music allows the text to reach our hearts.
I feel very peaceful in this large building.
The composer wrote this over 200 years ago.
His work is still very famous and popular today.
Why does music have such a strong effect?
It connects people through their shared human emotions.
I like the sound of the pipe organ.
It is the loudest instrument in the whole world.
The building vibrates when the low notes play.
It is a very spiritual experience for many.
Will there be a second part to the show?
Yes, they will play the final symphony now.
We should find our seats before they start.
The lights are going down in the hall.
I will close my eyes and just listen.
That is the best way to enjoy it.
I am very glad we came here tonight.
Lesson 13. Final legacy.
We have worked at this firm for 10 years.
Time passes very quickly when you are busy.
What you want to be remembered for?
I want to be known for my many kindnesses.
I want people to remember my hard work.
Success is good, but friends are more important.
I hope I helped some young workers grow.
You are a very good mentor to them.
I want to leave the world a better place.
That is a very noble goal for anyone.
What is your greatest achievement so far?
I am proud of the school I built.
You did that in your free time, Anna.
It was a very difficult but rewarding task.
I want to write a book about my life.
I would definitely read every single page.
I have many stories about our office life.
Please do not include the coffee machine accident.
That was the funniest day in this building.
Lesson 14. Formal event.
You need a very special dress for the gala.
I need something formal for an evening event. They might have what you're looking for.
This long black dress is very elegant.
I think it might be a bit too long.
You could wear it with very high heels.
I am not very good at walking in heels.
How about this dark blue silk dress?
The color is very beautiful and very rich.
It matches the color of your eyes well.
I will go to the fitting room now.
I will wait here near the mirror.
Does it look too tight on my waist?
No, it fits you in a perfect way.
I will also need a small silver bag.
There are some bags on that high shelf.
I will take the one with the pearls.
You look like a famous movie star, Anna.
I feel very confident in this beautiful dress.
You will be the best dressed person there.
Lesson 15. Open Market.
The law protects the rights of every worker.
Not have the freedom to offer and negotiate his services on the open market as is done on all other.
That is a very controversial point of law.
It limits the potential income of the individual.
But it also provides a stable safety net.
Some people prefer to take a bigger risk.
They want the freedom to set their price.
Competition makes the quality of work much better.
It can also lead to very high stress.
We must find a balance in the system.
The government sets the minimum wage every year.
Is that enough for a person to live?
In many cities, it is a struggle.
We should study the laws of other nations.
Some countries have very different labor rules.
I will research the European model for class.
That would be a very useful comparison.
I want to become a lawyer for workers.
You have a very strong sense of justice.
Lesson 16. Island Travel.
This town has no cars on the streets.
Is a good place to walk around or bicycle around. There are also horse and wagon rides, although the main street can.
Although the main street can be very crowded.
I want to rent a bicycle for the day.
We can ride to the old lighthouse together.
Is the path to the lighthouse very steep?
It is a flat path along the blue sea.
I want to see the old wooden houses.
They are painted in many bright colors.
This place feels like a very quiet dream.
It is a very popular spot for artists.
I see a man painting the harbor now.
The light here is very clear and bright.
Should we take the horse and wagon later?
It is a very romantic way to see town.
I want to buy some local honey first.
The shop is next to the post office.
I will meet you there in 10 minutes.
I will wait by the large stone fountain.
Lesson 17. Making lasagna.
We have the tomato sauce and the meat.
Noodles and ricotta cheese. Anything else? How about vegetables like?
How about vegetables like spinach and fresh garlic?
I will add some green peppers as well.
We need a large block of Parmesan cheese.
I will look for the best quality brand.
Should we buy some red wine for cooking?
A little wine adds a very deep flavor.
I will find a bottle from Italy.
Do we need any fresh herbs like basil?
Basil is essential for a good Italian meal.
I will pick a bunch that smells strong.
Our dinner will be a very big success.
I hope I do not burn the noodles.
I will help you watch the oven timer.
You are a very good assistant in kitchen.
I enjoy the process of preparing good food.
It is a very creative and fun hobby.
I will wash the vegetables in the sink.
Lesson 18. Reusable bags.
I have all the groceries on the belt.
I forgot to bring the green cloth bags.
Bring our reusable bags next time to definitely it's important to be.
Definitely, it's important to be kind to nature.
We will have to use the paper bags.
At least they are better than plastic ones.
I will keep the bags in my car.
That is the best way to remember them.
The cashier is scanning the milk now.
I will pay with my digital phone wallet.
Technology makes shopping very fast and very easy.
I still like to use physical paper money.
Why do you prefer using traditional cash, Anna?
It helps me see how much I spend.
That is a very wise way to budget.
I will put the eggs in a safe spot.
We must be very careful with the glass.
I will hold the bag with both hands.
I will carry the heavy bags to car.
Lesson 19. Brand strategy.
The founder of the company is very famous.
Nike's ego has much to do with Nike's marketing strategies. Some critics have suggested that Nike's hidden agenda is.
Some critics have suggested that Nike's hidden agenda is worldwide fame.
He changed the way we look at shoes.
Now sports shoes are a very big fashion.
People pay a lot of money for them.
The logo is recognized in every single country.
It is a very simple and powerful design.
How did they become so successful so fast?
They used very famous athletes for their ads.
That is a very smart way to build trust.
Now many other brands follow their lead.
I prefer to buy shoes that are comfortable.
Many people buy them just for the name.
That is the power of a global brand.
We should study their financial growth for class.
I will find the data on their sales.
It is a very interesting case study, John.
Success requires a very bold and clear vision.
Lesson 20. Great athletes.
Do you know about the history of the basketball legend Michael Jordan?
I know he was a very famous player for the Chicago Bulls.
He was the son of a corporate executive. He attended North Carolina University from 1981 to 84 and was then drafted to the
He was drafted to the professional league after his junior year.
That is a very impressive start for a young athlete.
He changed the game of basketball forever with his skill.
Do you think he is the greatest player of all time?
Many sports fans believe that he is the greatest.
He won 6 championships during his career in the 90s.
That is a very difficult record to beat today.
He was also known for his very strong work ethic.
Discipline is very important for any professional career.
He became a global icon for the sport of basketball.
His shoes are still very popular in stores now.
Brand marketing played a large role in his fame.
I prefer to watch his old game highlights online.
The speed of his movement was truly incredible.
He inspires many young people to work hard.
Success requires both talent and a lot of effort.
Lesson 21. New shoes.
My old shoes are causing pain in my feet.
You should try these lightweight ones over here. They're very comfortable.
These look very stylish, and the color is bright.
Comfort is more important than style for long walks.
I will try them on to check the size.
Do they feel tight around your toes?
No, they feel very soft and quite flexible.
You should walk around the store to be sure.
They feel like I am walking on soft clouds.
That is exactly what you need for your daily run.
Are they expensive compared to the other brands?
They are on sale for a very good price.
I will buy them before the sale ends today.
You should also buy some thick cotton socks.
Good socks will prevent skin irritation and blisters.
I am glad you found a good pair.
Your advice is always very helpful to me.
I enjoy helping my friends find good things.
Let us go to the checkout counter now.
Lesson 22. Hotel rooms.
Welcome to our hotel for the summer season.
I would like a room with a nice view.
I know what options are available. We have a few rooms on a higher floor. Would you like to see?
Yes, I would love to see a room with a balcony.
The elevator is right behind you on the left.
Is the breakfast included in the room price?
We offer a full buffet every morning at 7.
That sounds very convenient for my early tour.
This room has a beautiful view of the ocean.
The blue water looks very peaceful from here.
It is one of our most popular suites.
Does the room have a strong internet connection?
We provide high-speed internet for all our guests.
I will take this room for 3 nights.
I will need your passport to finish the booking.
Here is my document and my credit card.
Please sign your name on this white paper.
I am very excited for my vacation here.
Our staff will carry your bags upstairs now.
Lesson 23. Roommate wanted.
Renting a house alone is very expensive today.
Roommate wanted responsible, quiet. Roommate wanted to share 2-bedroom apartment.
Where is the location of that specific apartment?
It is located very close to the central station.
That would save me a lot of travel time.
The ad says the rent includes all the bills.
That is a very fair deal for this city.
Do you prefer to live with a student?
I prefer a roommate who has a stable job.
Quiet people are usually the best roommates to have.
I will call the number in the ad now.
You should ask about the size of the kitchen.
I enjoy cooking and I need some space.
Make sure there is a laundry machine inside.
I do not want to go to the laundromat.
I hope the person is friendly and very neat.
A clean home is very important for my peace.
Good luck with your interview for the room.
I will tell you the result tomorrow morning.
Lesson 24. Rebuilding trust.
I am very glad we are talking again.
It took time, but with effort we rebuilt our relationship.
I am sorry for the things I said before.
I also made some mistakes in the past.
Communication is the key to a strong bond.
We should always be honest with each other.
It is important to listen with a kind heart.
Forgiveness makes the soul feel very light.
I value our friendship more than my pride.
We have many good memories from our childhood.
We should focus on the future from now on.
Let us plan a trip for the next summer.
We can visit the mountains in the north.
Nature is a great place to find peace.
I will bring my camera for the trip.
I will bring a map and some snacks.
Our bond is now stronger than it ever was.
Time heals many wounds if we are patient.
I am grateful for your kindness today, Hannah.
Lesson 25. Evening Gym.
I need to exercise more to stay healthy.
I am going to the fitness center today.
How about around 6 p.m.? Is that too late? Not at all. I usually go around that time.
That is the perfect time for a workout.
The gym is usually very crowded in the evening.
I like the energy of a busy room.
I prefer to use the running machines first.
I enjoy lifting weights for my arm strength.
Can you show me some good weight exercises?
I will be happy to help you tonight.
We should drink a lot of water.
Hydration is very important during hard physical activity.
Do you have a favorite music playlist?
Fast music helps me to move much quicker.
I will bring my headphones to the gym.
We can meet at the entrance at 6.
I will wear my new blue sports shoes.
I will bring a towel for the sweat.
Exercise is a great way to reduce stress.
Lesson 26, Fighter Pilot.
This exhibit shows the life of a famous pilot.
Came back to Texas and was a fighter pilot with the Texas Air National Guard during the early 70s. He wandered.
He traveled across the country after his service.
Why did he choose to fly fighter jets?
He loved the speed and the great challenge.
Flying seems like a very dangerous job to do.
Pilots must be very brave and very calm.
Did he ever fly in a real war?
He trained many other pilots for combat missions.
The uniform in the glass case looks old.
It is a piece of history from that era.
I am fascinated by the technology of planes.
Engines were much simpler 50 years ago today.
Now we have computers to help the pilots.
But the pilot still makes the final decisions.
I would love to see the world from above.
The view from the cockpit is very beautiful.
I will read more about his life tonight.
He wrote a book about his flying adventures.
Lesson 27, Salary Talk.
How did your meeting with the director go?
The offer but mention my desired salary range. Did they immediately meet your?
Did they immediately meet your expectations for the pay?
They asked for some time to think about it.
You should always know your value in the market.
I have 5 years of experience in this field.
That is a very strong point for negotiation.
They offered a good health insurance plan too.
Benefits are just as important as the cash.
I also asked for 2 weeks of vacation.
Did they agree to the extra time off?
They said it is a standard company policy.
I hope they give you the full amount.
I will wait for their email on Friday.
Do not be afraid to say no if needed.
I want a job that respects my skills.
You are the best worker in this department.
Thank you for your kind words of support.
I am sure you will get a great deal.
Lesson 28, National Prestige.
This speech discusses the future of the nation.
We yet realize that America's leadership and prestige depend not merely upon our.
It depends on our moral values and our spirit.
A strong country must lead with a good example.
Power is not just about military or money.
It is about how we treat other people.
The world looks to us for hope and stability.
We must work together to solve global problems.
Do you think leadership can be learned in school?
True leadership comes from a person's inner character.
Integrity is the most important quality for a leader.
Many people today do not trust their politicians.
We need to restore faith in our public systems.
Education can help people make better choices for all.
We are the next generation of global leaders.
That is a very big responsibility for us.
We must study the mistakes of the past.
History is a very wise teacher for everyone.
I want to serve my community in the future.
Lesson 29. Party shopping.
We need to buy some fresh meat and bread.
Peppers and zucchini to make sure to check if we have enough.
Make sure to check if we have enough charcoal.
We should also buy some cold bottled water.
I will look for the spicy mustard sauce.
Do we need any paper plates for the guests?
Real plates are better for the environment today.
I will wash them after the party is over.
You are very helpful and very kind, Anna.
I want everyone to have a good time.
Should we buy some sweet corn to grill?
Grilled corn is a very popular summer snack.
I will pick the biggest ones from the pile.
Check the fruit section for a ripe watermelon.
A cold watermelon is very refreshing in the heat.
We have everything on our shopping list now.
Let us go to the checkout line over there.
The line is very short this morning.
I will carry the heavy bags to the car.
Lesson 30. Extra bed.
I have processed your request for the suite.
Thank you for your very quick assistance, sir.
Noted our housekeeping will deliver the bed to your room shortly.
Will there be an extra charge for this?
It is a free service for our valued guests.
That is very generous of this fine hotel.
Do you need any extra pillows or blankets?
One extra pillow would be very nice indeed.
I will add that to the delivery list now.
What time does the swimming pool close tonight?
The pool is open until 10 o'clock tonight.
I will take a swim after my dinner.
The water is heated for your total comfort.
I am very happy with my room choice.
We strive to provide the best service possible.
I will recommend this place to my friends.
Word of mouth is very important to us.
I will go to my room and wait.
Our staff will knock on your door soon.